Hello, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. This is testing. Hello, one. Just use the photo. Testing. Hello, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So does this gonna be closer up then? The stick micro. The push. Hello. Three, three.
I'll see what the
irregular white. after 2005. And never missed the graduation ceremony.
Yeah. Jason, mic test. No? Jason, mic test. Yes? Are we good? Yeah? Five minutes. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Inova Medical Laboratory Science Program's graduation ceremony 2025. Today we celebrate remarkable achievements of our students who have shown exceptional dedication, resilience, and excellence. Their hard work and perseverance during 11 months of long, exhausting days, constantly getting tested, meeting deadlines, have brought them to this moment. We are incredibly proud. Um, as we celebrate our accomplishments, it is important to recognize the legacy of now part of Inova's MLS program. The program was established in 1963, has a rich history of graduating highly qualified students, and over the years, it has evolved to maintain excellence and adapt to advancements in the field. So our rigorous program, curriculum, and the high standards has resulted in excellent students and graduates. To this legacy, we would like to extend our quick gratitude to our clinical instructors over there. Um, so your dedication and your expertise and mentorship has helped shape this future of these students. And additionally to our lab leaders and directors and administrators for your support. You have given us a place for the students to be able to educate them and come out really excellent students and graduates and fill our needs for our medical laboratory science. To start with, I would like to introduce our our program director, Debbie Hickson. Give her welcome address. Welcome.
Good afternoon and welcome to our celebration for the 2025 graduating class for our School for Medical Laboratory Science. This is actually the 61st class to graduate from the program, and our school has graduated well over 500 students, and among all of them, they've contributed over 200 years of service. And all of the students have had a very rigorous year this year, and they're all graduating. And then the next week, they'll be sitting for the certification exam that's offered by the American Society for Pathologists. And upon completion of that exam, they'll be certified as medical laboratory scientists. And with this degree, and with their degree and the certification, they'll be well prepared for a career that offers a lot of opportunities in different areas of laboratory service. We're pleased that 5 of them will be staying here at Inova Fairfax in the core lab. We're very happy about that. One student will be the Inova Central Laboratory, and one will be joining the laboratory at the Inova Shar Cancer. So we'd like to say thank you to the parents and family members who've supported the students during this year. We appreciate all the assistance that you've provided to them, and I'm sure they do as well. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce John McClary, who's our Vice President and Administrator for Professional Services. And thank you, Sean, for your support for the laboratory and for this program, and for taking time to speak with us today.
I will be relatively. First, I just want to say congratulations. I know this past year has been extremely rigorous for our students, but I know it has prepared you well for a life lifetime career within laboratory. Really a field that is our physicians, advanced practice providers, as our patients. 70%, over 70 diagnoses happens with our about the thousands of acts across all of the represent thousands of not be able to care and treat. So I am extremely grateful for the work that you all have chosen for laboratory that allows us to take care of. We're extremely glad that we have 5 that are staying here at Fairfax. The clinical work and care of Fairfax can grow and expand about the quaternary. But also we think about the work that happens at our central lab where take thousands of to support all of our campus. 5 acute care hospitals, thousands of as a healthcare system, performs about tests a year. All those have to be processed and handled timely manner. Are again practice, and again those tests can't happen with. And so we look forward to your continued success and growth in the laboratory profession, and know again that this last year of experience and hope that you will find success and happiness. It's now our job as make sure you're as team. We're excited that you're here today. I'll be even more excited and happy when you're here, when you 3 and 5 and 10 road as hope that we can meet the demands that you all have to support you. And again, congratulations. Very excited to celebrate this occasion as you.
Thank you, sir. To give a quick presentation on what we do in the lab and give you his remarks for a bit. It's welcome Dr. Justin Wells.
Thank you, and welcome to all the friends and family that are here today, these graduates. I think it's really important. I'm going to highlight a lot. I think it'll show you just how trust and impact there. So first, congratulations to our graduates. You guys did an amazing job this year. A little bit about the Inova healthcare system. I think a few mentioned it, but we're the largest profit health system in the Washington, D.C. area. 5 hospitals, 6 emergency care centers, and the Institute scattered, highlighted left side of the screen. We have 1,800 plus beds amongst these hospitals. Incredible amount. I found out, and I'm relatively 7 months, that we are the biggest emergency room. Amazing amount of patients. All of those done excited to have them. See that had that many. A little bit about Inova at a glance. You can see here lots of awards, some of the things that hospitals in the country. Inova Fairfax Hospital area for many other great magnet designation. One we got this year from Scaney that we were a system of a lot of great happening here, growth and advancement. Mentioned our clinical staff, but there's also pathologists in our laboratory. Well, many. Obviously, the person to highlight is does a fantastic job of get these great graduates. So a little bit about what medical laboratory science is, right? It's our healthcare professionals that are doing the analyzing of the specimen, body fluids, assist diagnosis, treatment, and so we are behind the scenes for your doctors, giving them the information to get to the right diagnosis, get to how we treat better, really make a difference in those. So incredible behind the scenes work and often under recognized. A lot of people know what our lab technicians, our pathologists even do in their regular lives, but impacting every patient that incredibly important. As was mentioned, the MLS program, part of the Department of Pathology, started over 60 years ago. Incredible. And after complete, students get eligible. Our program here is accredited by 2 different agencies, NACLS and DEV, for just and receiving the highest honors from NACLS for a. Also, our graduates have 100% pass rate, high quality training, high quality back for patients. Our system and so a little bit more about what they do over their nearly a year, right? And so 38 credit hours, including clinical rotations, get hands-on experience. Every one of the sections. Talk a little bit. Second, they get leads that are. They partake in a student project. They really take the lead, something really significant, validating a new test, doing a process improvement, or working with faculties. Impact as part of this and getting that experience that they take an exam here, comprehensive pass, and then the registry experience. So a little bit about why it's a good time to be in this profession. There are always enough so we can run hospitals, medical staffs, college and universities. Everybody needs the projected job growth of about 17%. See how many positions. Really important professions out to the. So great job security. See here that we're not training enough folks to actually. That we're not. Now it's also an exciting time for the profession because there's also advancements in automation and all the. That's definitely laboratory. Exciting. We still need good, dedicated work. Technology will only. Again, a great time. Now we're going to take a look at all the different things that were covered during their time here. It is a lot. Different sections. First, basics of how the laboratory functions. Right, we have phlebotomy, where, and may have actually have this happen lots of times in life, where you get blood drawn. Then that goes away, and then magically, days later, you get a number in a box or in an email or in a patient chart, or doctor tells you, right? Well, everything between is really what we do. And, from taking that blood sample, making sure it's handled the right way, getting it processed, brought into our laboratory session, making sure that sample positively identifies that patient, right result, right patient, and then brought into our laboratory, separated to where it needs to go, get on the right instrument, right time, the right conditions to get the highest quality out to our clinical action on. So exciting stuff. That's the process. A lot of people refer to it as a black box. There are human beings that are really making it exciting for us to relate that to you. So a little bit about our departments, and there are a lot of them, but it's just a variety of experience that these new graduates focus on or be a master of all trades. One of them is blood bank. Um, you know, and blood bank is really important because we are the folks that manage the blood bank and give out the life-saving blood to patients who need it. At Fairfax alone, we transfuse over 35,000 blood products. Our chemistry section, which does a lot of the basic tests that you may have gotten in the past, electrolytes, blood, enzymes, hormones, all of that testing to an amazing amount of volume. Our hematology section, so anything to do with blood cancers, blood abnormalities is all section of the laboratory. Urinalysis, obviously taking urine can identify numerous different diseases, the kidney, and how to identify them and what's wrong. Part of this flow cytometry is a really unique process where they can help us identify a lot of the problems, again, with bloodborne diseases, especially cancers, using light to analyze individual cells. Super unique. And then based on the pattern that you see, along with the morphology of the actual sample, make diagnosis of leukemia and lymphoma. And then point of care testing, which is where lab test goes to the patient instead of coming to the laboratory. So you may see a lab test that happens right at the bedside of a hospital. That's called point of care tests. And while non-lab folks actually tests oversee the quality and make sure. We also have a central laboratory, and it sounds like one of our graduates is going there, which is a service reference laboratory. It's about a mile from here. And it offers high quality same day results for many tests and takes in a lot of our complicated tests from all over. It uses state of the art automation to get a higher volume through and do it right every day. They have lots of different, talk about a little bit. One is coagulation, so that's how your body stops bleeding. Have lots of tests that help us detect, stop bleeding. That's something we do. Very complex, and this coagulation cast right part of the screen is part of their training, but extraordinarily difficult. And the microbiology, so bacteria, viruses, fungus, all the things unfortunately can infect and cause humans, we can identify and tell the doctors what types of products are effective. That all happens in our central. Special chemistry and immunoassay, lots of different tests that happen here, including testing for factor, HLA typing, and electrophoresis, which detect all kinds of different cancers or abnormal protein blood. So a special type of testing there, and you can. And then other enrichment opportunities that we're given, our blood donor center. So our Inova blood donor services actually provides all the blood our system needs to cover our patients. In 2023, they did about 50,000 collections, and you may see Inova blood drives all over, sometimes out of the Northern Virginia area, to try to fulfill the needs of all these patients that experience there, and also sent out to another big, large reference laboratory quest, get a little bit more into things that we don't use often. So as you can imagine, extremely robust experience. He's got many different areas, all highly complex, highly technical, need an immense amount of thought and knowledge and we believe that we've given these first step in a long journey of becoming experts in this, but they all did a really good job, highlighted by their individual research projects here, right? We mentioned at the beginning, not only do they get training, but they do their own project. And I want to congratulate them on finishing these projects. I think that's amazing. Many of these are, and then congratulate their advisors and mentors. So with that, I am going to bring up our medical director, Dr. Nam, say a few words and give congratulations.
Very much, Dr. Wells. Yeah, a lot of pathologists this year and a lot of technologists as well. First time for a long time. First of all, mind. Wow, sorry, I spilled a secret. Oh, terrible. Yeah, this is the first time that I'm actually full name, so I wanted to do it right. I practiced once. Congratulations to you all. Dean, Jason Kirchhoff, Tess Emanuela Ogbu, Lee Nguyen Tong Sam, Stephanie Bratovari, Elin Song, Grace Ann Sprouse, In Wong Kan Nu. Did I do it? Okay, congratulations all. And you know, as everybody said, this is really, really tough courses. I'm sure you went through a lot of schooling, and this is really tough course. But once you're done, everybody passes the board, and you will be able to find a lot of different jobs. Some people stay in the lab and got the letter. Some people go to grad school. Some people stay in the research. And opportunity is everywhere because there's a shortage of staffing. And also the medical science is advancing, and laboratory science always precedes the clinical. So you'll have a great opportunity and, you know, have your dream. I would like to say to get to the, your family members, significant others went through a lot with you guys. So thank you very much for your support. And the technologists are very busy, and this is really personal love of science, laboratory science they're doing. We're teaching the students. They're not paid well for the job for teaching text, but they love to teach. And we have a great staff everywhere in the laboratory. And you have probably have a great teacher. So thank you very much for yours. Thank you very much for just wait. Hope to see you again next year too. And I want to quote one. I always use quotes right at the end of talk at the graduation ceremony. It is Ralph Waldo about the success. Laugh often and much, win the respect of intelligent people, and the affection of children to earn the appreciation of honest critics, and endure the betrayal of false friends to appreciate the beauty, find the best in others, leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to know even one life has here because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. And every blood draw, yours, and whatever specimen you get, you touch life of a person, and you have achieved success by doing that. Enjoy your graduation. Yes, study hard. Take the board of registry exam. You're the best person to take right now, so take it as soon as you can. If you have not done it yet, take it, and you'll pass. And then enjoy. Okay, and
So I'm just gonna share a little bit of why we think of Jason Award. Um, so each year we recognize a student that stands out, and Jason definitely stood out with his academic and his performance. His instructors really appreciated his being so dedicated, and when he is very grateful to whenever they finish the rotation, he always sends them fives and all. So excellent work on his projects as well. So congratulations, Jason, for the sending.
All right, hey everybody. For those of you who don't know what you do, I'm Jason, and I was tasked with giving the speech 2 days ago. So I was told to keep it short, so hopefully you guys like what I got. So first, on behalf of the 8 of us, we want to extend a huge thank you for coming out today. It really is great to see all of you guys here. And now that we have you here, you can finally see what we've been complaining about for the last 11 months. But seriously, though, I think I can speak for all of us when we say that we couldn't have made it through this year without the support of all of you. And a big thank you to everyone watching online as well. We couldn't have done it without you guys either. It really is crazy to think that 11 months have gone by already, because this time last year, none of us knew each other. And looking back, we had absolutely no idea what we were getting into. But somehow we did it, and I really don't know how. Each of us, we all managed to balance this program's workload in one way or another, with kids at home, families to take care of, or even a whole other full-time job. But we're all extremely proud of each other and the work that we've accomplished. And we quite literally put our blood, sweat, and tears into this program. for this, I hadn't had my blood drawn so many times in my life, and I still would rather not get it drawn. So for all the validations that we gave our blood for, welcome. This program was full of ups and downs, but we managed to have fun through it all, inside and outside of the hospital. From watching an open heart surgery to running around the ED helipad, we got to experience a lot of things that not many other students. And now that we have plenty of pictures and videos to prove it, but not from the surgery because we are HIPAA compliant, but we do have photo evidence that V's iPad got a nice view of the helicopter taking off. We made the most of our free time as well, going out for weekend dinners, playing cards during lunch, going out to play pickleball after lectures, but that all happened before it got wicked hot outside, and it only happened if we didn't have an exam coming up. Studied instead, but you're probably used to hearing that by now. We're very lucky to have such great clinical instructors this year in every single department. All of them are true role models for us and just fantastic people to work with overall. And we could not be more thankful for all their time spent outside of their normal responsibilities to teach us and especially to mentor our student projects. And of course, we want to give a shout out to our supervisor, Rhoda, who is hiding over there. We were the first group of students that she had to put up with for an entire year, but she must have liked us enough seeing as we're all here today. So on that note, let's get a big round of applause for everyone here and for those joining us around the world. You guys have no idea how much of a relief it is for us to be here today. We've learned an insane amount of material, and we're looking forward to this day for a long time. So with all that said, thank you once again for being here to celebrate with us. So now we'd like to share a short video with you. It showcases all of us and the fun that we had along the way, so we hope you enjoy.
Apologies for that. We will proceed for try and get us going. But this time, our pin center, our graduates, that one for Dr. Wells and if you guys want to take a come up over here, parents or relatives. Let's start with Din. Whoa. Anybody? Come here. Jason. Whoa. Princess Emanuela Ogu. That way. Princess. V Nguyen Tung Pham. Just right there, right there. Stephanie Ratuvuhiri. Deline Song. Grace Ann Sprouse. Whoa. Din Panut Bong. Thank you, Dr. Now I guess we'll go. so cool. Sorry. No more. No? Thank you for highlighting the good fun times and not the crying and the tears you and sleepless nights. May we have you back up here for the pledge of the and Jason, would you please?
As a medical laboratory professional, I pledge to uphold my duty to patients, the profession, and society by placing patients' welfare above my own needs and desires, ensuring that each patient receives care that is safe, effective, efficient, timely, equitable, and patient-centered, maintaining the dignity and respect for my profession, promoting the advancement of my profession, ensuring collegial relationships within the clinical laboratory and with other patient care providers, improving access to laboratory services, promoting equitable distribution of healthcare resources, complying with laws and regulations, protecting patients from others' incompetent or illegal practice, changing conditions where necessary to advance the best interest.
Here to Marks. Debbie back.
Before we end our program today, I would like to say thank you to Rhoda for all of the hard work she has done to make this class successful. She's been there for them throughout the entire year, and also she's been there for the teaching techs as well. So thank you so much. And I'd also like to recognize Sabrina for the support she has provided for Rhoda as Rhoda completed her first year as a supervisor of the student program. So I'd like to thank all of you for coming today. And this concludes our program. And please join us in the atrium for refreshment. Thank you again.
picture? Your certificate.